I don't really use the term fooled that much because I don't think fooling usually isn't associated with a good thing. I mean, I understand what people mean. I don't want to get too like careful with the words or whatever. But when people say, magic's about fooling, I don't feel like that's true because being fooled is usually, other than in a magic show, is not a pleasure. It's not something you associate positively. So I think that people make a choice to kind of have that moment of wonder. And it is a choice. I mean, there are people who don't dig magic, or there's people who can't get out of the magician's job is to fool me, and my job is to catch him, and if I catch him, I win, and if he fools me, he wins, and I've lost. And I really feel like it's really important for me to try to diffuse that vibe as much as I can. That's my responsibility. So in addition to there actually being a camera, everybody watch as closely as if you were recording this in your mind. Really too. And this is the final part. And I know it's a silly question, but just for everybody to be clear. In your hand right now, how many quarters?
0.
In my hand, how many quarters?
4.
Yes. I'm really taking the last one out. Hold tight like a fist. Turn your hand knuckles up. Last one is still here. I didn't take any. I'm assuming she can feel all still 3 in there. Okay. I'm going to try to get it to join yours. So do keep it tight, but maybe angled down just so we eliminate the possibility that I'm pushing it through the fingers or anything like that. I feel like there's just as much of a danger in trying to in being really skeptical and cynical, or cynical at least. Maybe skeptic's a good thing, but there's definitely. I mean, I definitely am concerned about people being so suspicious of things because there's danger out there, and especially with every time you turn on the TV, something has happened to somebody who fell for something. You know what I mean? So I understand that. I get that. But I think we've probably gone a little bit overboard in that direction. I feel like I feel like more than ever, everybody who has something bad happen to them on Law and Order or CSI is somebody who fell for the scam or whatever. And I'm not sure that happens as much in real life. I feel like it's just as much. You don't ever see a show where the person who got suckered because they were so careful that they didn't trust somebody, and then something terrible happened to them. It's always the message in the media is always like it's safer not to trust, or it's safer not to have an open mind or an open heart. What a magician does is not take the chance, or try not to take the chance that some people are going to be focused, some people aren't, and really create situations that make people want to focus, so that even the people who are maybe looking at their program or just kind of hanging out, the best shot I have of getting away with some misdirection is to create something where people feel like there's something really interesting that they should be paying attention to. So.